Okay, so you have seen top path upgrades only on Chimps mode, middle path only on Chimps, and now it's time for bottom path. So just a reminder, there is no cross-pathing allowed whatsoever for these upgrades. So 005 only, along with a hero. And that hero would be Sada, because you can start with her early. She survives the early game very well, which could allow you to build into stronger towers. So let's do it. Also, you know, Sada's just meant for a bottom path only challenge, because, you know, she's bottom anyways. So what should we do after Sada? Well, the problem is, I took a look at all these upgrades, and that's why I have to go Sada, because there's literally nothing that's strong at all for the early game here. If I have to pick a different hero, then we'll need to spam a bunch of, like, 000 towers in order to survive. And so I think with that said, the bottom path only, it might be harder than the top path and the middle path, because a lot of the towers in general, even, like, past the early game, just cannot survive very well, because they lack cross-pathing. Like, I took a look at my options, and really what we have that is still close to full power would be a Prince of Darkness, also this round. I will probably have to drop another tower with my 1k, so let's see. Okay, I'm wondering if we can add a Boomerang to the mix, just a 000. Maybe we can hopefully save it for a Heli Pilot, because that has full mount range, and even though it's not as great, I actually think a Comanche will be decent, even though, again, it would be better with cross-pathing. A 004, I think, is about 60% the power of 104. Top of the mid-Comanche planes here. But yeah, as I was saying, towers that do fine without cross-pathing, that are bottom path, Prince of Darkness, so I think it's probably what I'm going to go for. And the reason why I got Boomerang was so I can build into a Mob Press, which is going to be worse, obviously, but don't really have a lot to work with. So it's pretty bold for me to try out Cargo Chimps, because that's, honestly, you might say it's tougher than High Finance and Infernal. And while I say this is the toughest challenge, like, compared to top and bottom, top and middle, yeah, needless to say, this should probably be a pretty tough one. Now, for leads, I don't know what to do. I can probably upgrade this to maybe Red Hot Rangs. I'd love to build into a Necromancer, though, because I think it has enough range to be able to spawn zombies on the, you know, Bloons TD path. So yeah, that's gonna be my build order. If I can survive up till Necromancer, then that would be nice. All we need to do is beat the Camels on 33 here, and then again, Sada is just nuts early game. But that comes to sacrifice of having a very rough, you know, late game, because she kind of falls off. All she really provides for us late game is just a little bit of damage, but you could really use more utility, i.e. like maybe Geraldo or Sai. But if we run to a dead end, then maybe I'll end up changing the hero. Hopefully not, though. Okay, so I can target zombies for round 40 if I need to, because I'm pretty sure it might spawn some zombies on the Bloons TD path. Maybe I can even go for a Mob Press early, if this is not enough. Yeah, it's spawning on the wrong path, bruh. Well, either way, it's still not enough to even get close to popping the Mob Layer. Yeah, okay, let's try retargeting. So, zombies here, and I will once again see if I can use Leaping Sword on the Bloons. It just doesn't pop in time. Okay, how about Leaping Sword earlier? And, closer. Alright, let's just find Mob Press. This should save us all the troubles. I'd probably still have to retarget the zombies, too. Which is gonna suck, because I can't default it back to normal targeting. Because, yeah, I remember when I did the Necromancer Showcase, the only way to default this back to 50-50 was if I could outbuff it, but I can't give him more range and then decrease that range again. Because, you know, top path alp isn't enabled, so unfortunately, I think we're stuck at need to manually target the rest of the game, which is gonna stink, but hopefully it doesn't need to come down to that. As I said, I was thinking I might need to go for a Comanche, because there's no way I can save for Prince of Darkness, right? But we're pretty close. We only have $9,000 to go, but rounds like these might have something else to say. Let's try Leaping Sword earlier. So, right in the middle of the zombie wave. Okay, we're alive for a little bit. Yeah, I don't know, though. We have to beat 2 mobs here this round, and I'll probably end up using my sword right now. That was close. And then I'm dead to the Cerams here because my zombie is turning the wrong way, and I don't think this is possible. Yeah, so close yet so far. So how much does Comanche put us back? Quite a bit. But the thing is, if I get this, it should be a really easy mid-game. Just because I have mob shot for the mobs too, as well as the mini planes that are so much better now. Yeah, I mean, I guess all it took was 20 buffs in 20 different updates in order to make it somewhat viable now, so that's cool, Ninja Kiwi. As I said earlier, though, this is going to be a 3/5 strength Comanche, because I think without cross-pathing, the mini planes shoot 3 darts at a time. But if you do 104, 105, it shoots 5. So while that does suck, that is enough to save us up for Prince of Darkness, which I will get right about now. Very awesome. I'll probably be fine leaving the zombies on the mob track, or the balloon track, because the BFBs are so big that it'll eat up the mobs along the way anyway, so that's alright. So obviously Pod will not work as my only defense for the rest of the game, or my main DPS from the 90, so what else do you think? I was thinking Permaspike, but no cross-pathing means it can't pop DTs, and it's so much weaker. It's like 40% weaker than a cross-path Permaspike. So I'm not sure. My only other alternatives are maybe Mob Domination, which again isn't as strong because no attack speed, and or Bloon Incineration with no attack speed. Yeah, every other tier 5 option feels like it's gonna be subpar, so it's gotta be one of those 3 that I mentioned, or maybe 2 of those 3, because I think I have enough money to afford 3 of those. So what do you think is the right play? Personally, I would say go for Permaspike first, just to have some cleanup for the Pod also. I'm just gonna use Sword there. Permaspike would need to be over here. Can I buy it straight up? Yes, I can. I'll put it on Smart. Smart hits the intersection, right? Yeah. I want it to be able to pop balloons too. Just gotta keep in mind for round 95 though, I think there's Camo LED, so this bomb is gonna get, you know, popped. So in that case, I need to put it on close for round 94, so spikes don't go away. But for now, that spot probably works just fine. And yeah, I mean, I guess the goal now is just to go for Mob Domination and or the Shattering Shells. I feel like Shattering Shells might do a little bit better, just because, you know, it defortifies the DTs. But the problem is that I have to make sure I pop the DT before it even gets the Permaspike pile, otherwise it just dies completely. And I don't know if either of those towers are actually good enough to get those DTs in time. I guess we'll see for rounds like 90, I don't know. I guess if I can, I'll try to save it for Mob Domination first. Also, Permaspike dies on 87 because there's literally no spikes. Okay, this might be harder than I thought. Yeah, I don't know what I can do here. Maybe I can do a Mob Glue. 03, but that has 1 pierce. It might be worth it though, just for that alone. We'll see. To return the zombies back here. Oh yeah, don't forget the glued balloons also make Sada do more damage too. I'm probably going to need to use her, hang on, her level 10 ability. Wait for it. No, we're good, okay. Mob Glue saves the day. Okay, I am very concerned for round 90 though. Also, crap, I forgot about the LEDs on 90. Well, let's hope I can pop 3 DTs without any P spike help. Okay, never mind. Pod eats it up for breakfast. So, good to know that works also. Crap. Round 91 kills us. Right, there's no more spikes on the 90, that's why. Okay, well, I guess the new plan is just to have the Pod eat up the Srems on that side. I don't know. Okay, gotta be back over here now. And I'm probably dead here. Actually, close. I don't know about you, but I feel kind of screwed right now. Maybe I shouldn't have got Permaspike because it's just so weak. Like, I am not gonna be able to save up for Mob Dom at this point. Okay, last try before I drop a new tower and or restart. So now, nope, not close. Okay, if I do Bloonsin, I am short 20,000 or so. Screw it. You see, my problem is I have no idea if this is enough, because it did get buffed to do more Bernie damage, but that I don't think is enough to make a difference. Like, is that Bernie 1,000 damage really going to be significant? No, I think I might need a second, what do you call it? Mob press or something. Okay, so here we go again. 2 presses. And they're both on first, I guess. I'll use my level 10 ability now. And that's close. Alright, let's try the following. Let's spawn zombies like this. Or we have to alternate. There's no other choice. Some zombies here and then some zombies there. This allows us to pop some of the BFBs a little bit earlier. And I think that means constant BFBs. Alright, this run here looks way better. Hopefully this ends up being it. Level 10. Nice. Now let's hope 92 isn't that bad. Only 4 to 5 Moabs. When I mean 50 of them. But okay, we're fine. This is a problem though if I can't like keep my Permaspike pile healthy at all. Cause this is going to eat up a huge amount. Right over here, you know. Level 10. Nope. Close. Alright, let's use level 3 now. And level 10 last minute. So how about now for the Moabs? Ooh, close call again. The thing is, if we're having so many problems right now, then there's no way I'm gonna save it for Mob Domination. It's still like 15k away. I don't know. Guess we have to see for ourselves. Like, I'm gonna get absolutely destroyed to 94 here. There's just so many BFEs and ZMGs that there's no way I can possibly handle this, right? Yeah, no shot. Perma-Spike is already dead. Might be a GG here. I mean, I guess worst case, I could just end up going for Comanche, which is, again, weak, but better than nothing. But the problem is that this is, like, no DT damage compared to Molbdom or Bloons Incineration. So that'd be my absolute last option. But this isn't my last option, so fine. Permanent Comanches, let's see what happens. I will note that it did get buffed last update, but I keep seeing people say that it's such a great buff because the missile damage got increased by, like, over double, but the thing is, the darts make up the most of the Comanche's damage anyway, so the overall buff to it is like, very minuscule. Still might make a difference, but minuscule. And it's kind of funny that anti-Comanche, and we're still struggling. So, let's see, come on. I need to use level 10. Yeah. I think it's game here, guys. Okay, we're gonna do one restart here, and our plan B is just going to be maybe change the build order. So, instead of Perma-Spike second, we do Mob Domination. And that might allow us to save for Perma-Spike as opposed to the other way around. So, surprisingly, saving up for Molbdom is actually not that bad. Although the problem is, do I want to upgrade this one to Molbdom? Because it's such a bad spot for it. So maybe if I can save up a little bit more money, I can go for a Molbdom in a better spot. So, AK some like over here. Yeah, because look how much I saved up. It's pretty crazy. $65,000. So I can indeed go for a Molbdom if I die this round. And to that, I probably will. Yeah, definitely. So let's go ahead and get a fresh Mold Domination over here, and hell, maybe I might not even go for Perma-Spike if it's really that bad. Like, 0 Spike Pile and not being able to hit DTs is pretty rough, although it still might leak, this defense might leak a lot of ceramics, which is why I'm thinking Perma-Spike might still be useful, but I guess we'll figure out what happens, or when we need to buy more defense for this run. Because yeah, you see rounds like 87 here, they're still kind of causing problems, because this thing is so, you know, fickle when it comes to trying to pop ceramics. It only comes with the explosion attack. So yeah, right now it's pretty much on the pod to have the reliable ceram defense, which would be the BFB zombies. But the thing is, those BFB zombies are spawning pretty far forward, though. I haven't default targeted yet, so maybe that might help a little bit. Anyways, yeah, Molbdom was by far the best choice here, because it's beating 84 a lot easier. Still might need to use some abilities, though, so let's be careful. Yep, Sada level 10. Okay, I probably gotta spend my 34k this round. Okay, let's see how much one Mob Glue adds, and I guess we'll use Sada's abilities a little bit earlier, just to get some damage in. Only 25k pop spot, why? 30k. That's how much he, like, hasn't really been helping. And it looks to me that just adding Mob Glue solves our problems. And there's 94. Okay, for 95, I might need to actually manipulate my zombies so that they, I maintain the BFBs. If it's above 2k zombie count, then it works. Because you see, the problem right now was that it was draining if I left it default targeted. This is much better. And so we contain the BFB spawns while the DDs come in. And the 95 should be easy, right? I lied. Even with Saw's abilities? Okay, we're good, we're good. Okay, if I'm gonna get Perma-Spike, I should get it now. But maybe it's actually better to go for a Shattering Shells, because it basically deletes half of 98. The RB of 98, that is. Yeah, tough decisions here, I gotta say. So, 96 here. I gotta use level 10 Sada. And I still need more. Okay, let's try Perma-Spike. If it doesn't work, we'll revert back to a 96 with this defense. It's funny because that's still not a guarantee I beat 96 because there's so little Perma-Spikes on the field. And it wouldn't have even mattered if I dropped it beforehand, because I can only afford it right now. But yeah, you saw? It just gets ran over like that. Alright, here we go. Let's try this again. So, I gotta time level 10 Sada perfectly here. Now. And please. Okay, that's barely enough. I am in danger for round 98, that's for sure. Try to preserve spikes for 97. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, I might need to use level 10 Sada here just to preserve spikes. For 98, because, like, yeah, it just ran through us. So let's use it now, come on. That barely did anything, but whatever. Well, let's see if building Perma-Spike was a waste or not. So far, it seems terrible. I do have 9k to work with, but I'm pretty sure that won't save me for this round. I think the answer's probably gotta be a different hero. Because Sada just doesn't do enough for 98. It's just if I can build the same defense with a different hero, then I think we got this. I'll try 2 extra Mole Presses. Mole Press Supremacy, level 10 Sada now. And that's not really that close. So unfortunately, I gotta restart. My only option now is try a different hero, which I'm guessing would be Geraldo. Because maybe Genius would be really good for 98. Obviously, the problem being here is that I need to find a working combo to save up for Geraldo, so... guess I'll try Boomerang and Dart Monkey. Yeah, not only that, but I also need to not buy any top path upgrades, so it literally just have to be spamming base towers here. Okay, so good news, I can get Geraldo dropped right now. And let's see if we can just pull up the same build order as before with Sada. At least without needing to spend too much more than this. 2D turrets are fair game in my opinion. Looks like we can still go for the Comanche, which I will still do. Because I need a mid-game. So I think for 33, we can probably just give a camo pot to Geraldo. And I actually think I could just save up for the Necromancer right now. So this early game actually isn't too bad. Alright, after these pinks here, come on. Got it. Now for round 40, I'm wondering if I can get it with a Jerry Fire and a Glue this round, just so I don't have to waste money on a Maelstrom. It's pretty expensive. So Glue over here. And that's close. Alright. Now it works, nice. And that is why, folks, Geraldo is best hero. Yep, we can do the same build order as Sada. I mean, I guess the only problem is I do have to spend a bit more money on maybe some items before getting Mob Domination up, but let's see. So now the question becomes with Geraldo, do I still do the same thing as before, as in Permaspike? Because again, that's the best option compared to like Comanche Commander, which you saw made almost no difference, and Blue Incineration, which I can't afford. Well, I mean, I guess we could just settle on Shining Shells, but again, we will experiment with different options. This should just survive us up to 98 though, like before, or 96. Okay, these rounds with Geraldo might still be hard, so let me drop some Glue in the back. Just help for ceramics, possibly. And we shall see if that helps us saving us. So close. Okay, this might be a bit pricey, but let's try an extra Mob Press a bit early. So before Permaspike, which means it's going to be afforded pretty late. But sacrifice I have to make. And I think the extra Mob Press saves the day. Okay, cool. No Geraldo items needed. Okay, let's try a Glue here. And then maybe a second Glue if I see DT's getting really, really, really far. Because, yeah, I'm concerned. You know what? Let's do another one. I'm scared. Please defend. It's so close. Holy crap. Okay, that Glue came in clutch. And it gets the Creepy Idol, too. So now, I think we can just start building the Permaspike this round. Yeah, unfortunately, as you see, I'm still a bit short of affording Permaspike. 4k. So I may drop, like, a Maelstrom this round for Geraldo. That seems like the best play. I can't use any Genies till 98, by the way. For those wondering. Mail now. Okay, I can do that better. Okay, let's drop a Maelstrom over here. Activate it when ready. Only couple mopes left. And, yup, I think I needed that for sure. So only problem is I have no Permaspike for 98. In fact, I literally just afforded it. Oh, wait, that's bad. That means I can't buy my Genie. Well, I guess I can make $2,000 quickly. Okay, 2,000 is taking longer to afford than I thought. Please. Before Permaspike dies. Got it, got it. Ugh. Okay, I guess the alternative is I could just not get Permaspike and just drop a Genie this round. Only one of them, by the way. I need a second for 99 and 100. So Genie Ball should be a huge damage boost here. I'm not sure if it's enough, though, because I just got Permaspike and I am dead. Maybe the answer is just Shattering Shells, not Permaspike. Yeah, I honestly might be wasting my time here trying to go for the Permaspike strategy. So let's try a Shattering instead this round. And then I still have 16k to work with, so I'll hold the cash. This should just make 98 so much easier to deal with. You have no idea. Look now that they're just no BFBs. I still might die though. But hey, it's closer. Okay, I had a Mob Press this round. 2 more Mob Presses. Not sure what else I need, but yeah, we're kind of running out of extra funds to work with. Please have this hopefully work. I'll do a Maelstrom too. Yeah, screw it. 2 Maelstroms. How hard can it really be? 99. I'll have 2 Genies for then. So let's drop a new one back there. And, oh my god, that does so much damage. Huge. Okay, round 99. Let's see if 2 Genies actually has enough DT bomb power. If not, I'm in some trouble. I think it's really close. I just need to use Glue. Alright, 1 Glue near the back, and let's try again. Alright, please, 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 please. Looks good to me. Almost. Nice. Okay, so I don't know if you have enough bad damage, but let's pray. I'll do Speed Bomb because that's a good bottom path, and just in case this doesn't count, or you don't count not cross path, then I'll do 001 Dart Monkeys. Unfortunately, I don't think these Genies do enough mo of damage, so, ah, crap, this might be a GG. Well, I can't say I didn't try. We are so close to, popping it, but, nah. Yeah, okay, last try of these cows. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Overall, I'm not that disappointed, though, because just getting to run 100 in itself with these restrictions is, like, yeah, pretty tough in the first place. We are gonna pop the bat this time, but yeah, it's just too late in the track, and we're gonna run out of time. So, rip. Well, hope you enjoyed nonetheless, and maybe there is another hero that actually works to beat Cargo Chimps. Maybe one that does better bat damage, but yeah, that's it for me. If there's any other old videos that you saw that maybe you want to see me revisit, then let me know. Otherwise, see you next time.